Hello and welcome back to GBA Let's Play. We play the jewels and the junk of Nintendo's most advanced system. Now you may have noticed I've changed my vernacular, and that is because today I've decided to play this game as a nice, respectable gentleman from the great state of Virginia who has never heard of this here Pokemon and instead wishes to enjoy himself with a nice little game. So I see we're on a nice little route here. Wonder what's going on. Surely there's gotta be something happening. Oh, I seem to have lots of critters. I'm sorry if this voice is a bit soft. I don't want to damage the ears of any of my nice, gentle listeners. Oh, there appears to be a berry here in the ground. That's certainly interesting to know. Oh, and someone has approached me. Oh, you're feeling a bit faint. You must be getting a case of the vapors. But I'm gonna try to keep this voice up the whole time. I, however, do make absolutely no promises about said quality of the voice. This little butterfly thing certainly is causing a great confusion to that bird over there. Wonder what's going on. Oh, they're sending out another bird, and it's significantly larger than the first one. This could be rather distressing. I think this sleep powder seems like it would be very useful, especially if the bird continues to try and cause harm to my butterfly. Oh, the bird has fallen asleep. I suppose that's what I intended, but I'm still quite surprised. Still not conscious. There's always a plus. Oh, and the bird is now very nearly close to being gone. I suppose that is the point of this, is to eliminate your opponent, but it all seems rather barbaric. Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. Maybe after a nice little nap you could be much more suited to engaging me in a nice little duel. Oh, and this fella seems to be laughing quite amicably. Oh, this hiker fella is a rock thing. Well, I don't think a bug is a nice fight for a rock. Let's send out this large dinosaur-looking thing. Oh dear, this may have caused I may have miscalculated slightly. Perhaps a nice little kick to the face will stop this mean rock from harming my nice big dinosaur. Ah, good. He seems to have resorted to, instead of causing the very earth shake, just using a bit of the earth, which seems to be less distressing to my nice large dinosaur. There we go, that seems to have done it quite nicely, but neither of these seem particularly well suited at dealing with another large rock creature, so I'm gonna switch over to this little plant looking thing, because plants presumably are good against rocks. So perhaps I'm not as unversed in this as I would originally led to expect, but that's what it is. Brief aside, yeah, I can't not have knowledge of the game, and I don't want anybody to die. So the Southern Gentleman is at least going to be adept in knowing what to do. And now that the aside is over, it's time to return to my dulcet tones. Apparently this fella likes to eat the mountain air, which seems like an odd decision to do, but if he seems to enjoy it, I'm not one to stop him. Ah, my butterfly fellow seems to have learned a new attack. Gust seems like quite a potent option. Much better than this tactful. There we are. Seems rather nice. Now he's going to send out, a gravel beast. It has 4 arms, but that is quite distressing. Perhaps these leaves can cut it down to size. That seems to have worked quite nicely. I think my butterfly has enough training for now. I'm alright with switching it out for another one. This bird is quite nice and quite able to deal with these ruffians. And now we return south to, Lavender Town. Lavender's a nice calming shade of purple. I very much enjoy looking at a nice lavender fields. That nice lady healed all of my critters for free. How kind of her. Let's go see what's in the mart here. Presumably it's got to be something nice. Oh, he has great balls. I don't want to be rude, so I'll buy a few of these great balls. Now, I do know something about this game. My grandson has decided to explain to me quite a number of mechanics from this game, so I'm not going in here completely blind. I do know that you have to keep yourself abreast of money and health. He explained to me. Please note that none of my grandparents are actually from Virginia, so this is just... I'm sorry for breaking voice again, but yeah. Supposedly, this tower up here contains my rival, and my rival is certainly a man I cannot abide. So let's see what he's up to. Oh, is that him now? I was told not to go further past him due to the inability to deal with the opponent, to deal with the wild creatures in here. Now, of course, the wild is a very dangerous place to be. But my bird seems to be quite adept at dealing with his bird. His bird is only so powerful, but mine seems to be quite stronger. Oh, my bird has gained a nice addition to her power. He is switching over to a Gyarados. I'm not entirely sure what a Gyarados is, but certainly does seem like something that perhaps this monkey thing would be quite good at dealing with. Oh, it seems to be intimidating my monkey. Luckily, my monkey can deal with this hovering water serpent with some rocks, although seems to be not doing as much as I would have liked. Oh dear. It's thrashing about. That is quite uncivilized. I'm actually running out of things to say as the southern gentleman. I will, however, endeavor to keep it up for quite as long as I can. Oh no, my monkey fella, he's not looking too great. But one more of these rock tunes. My grandson explained that Rock Tomb is not always going to hit, and it would likely be better served healing up my monkey fella. Because if I miss, he has a chance of hitting me back, although it seems to have not happened in this one. So let's go with a move that we know is going to hit, this Scratch, and just finish it off, nice and light. He's going to use an Execute. Now, I do hope that these eggs aren't overdone. I do enjoy myself a nice plate of eggs in the morning. Oh, they appear to be alive. That is actually quite distressing. Ah, the eggs tried to hypnotize my butterfly, but my butterfly is actually able to avoid the eggs. That's very helpful. Now my butterfly is still doing quite nicely. I think this dinosaur fella would be good against this Charmeleon. I saw a move that would be quite useful against something that seems fire, like this dig. Ground is apparently very effective against fire types. Oh, it tried to growl at me. Wonder why he still has that move. My grandson explained that those types of moves are quite useful only in the early game, and after that, fall off in terms of use. I did not feel like wasting another 2 turns of your time, good viewers, with watching my giant dinosaur dig again. We'll be switching to a psychic type, I believe. I do have this nice-handed chart here to explain what Pokemon are and how to deal with them. My grandson was quite useful in preparing me for this. Oh, apparently this fella took it easy on me. I must thank him for that. Oh, well, he said he would see me later. That kind fella. I hope he does well in his endeavors. I think we should return to the hospital. My critters seem to be in a bit of physical distress. Oh, and there's another one I hadn't seen before, but it looks to be quite strong. Oh, it's caught quite strong as well. Seems quite powerful. Thank you, you pink-haired kind nurse. Let's continue along, see where the road takes us. Oh. Oh, what is a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon? Well, I can see several on this little chart my grandson gave me. I suppose that is quite a cute, fluffy, and round Pokemon. However, my large dinosaur is quite adept at dealing with them. And in fact, has crushed your creature underfoot. Oh, another one. Well, perhaps my large dinosaur will be equally as adept at dealing with this one. Oh, excellent. My dinosaur has leveled up. Ah, this fella looks to be like quite the gambler. I myself do not partake, but occasionally I watch the horse races. They are quite interesting. That dog seemed to be quite intimidating to my dinosaur. I am not entirely sure as to the mechanics of how, but my dinosaur does not seem to be worried about it as much as one would expect. Oh, he is sending out another creature. This one seems far cuter than the other and has a quite nice variety of tails. Though they both seem to be trying to roar at my dinosaur. Maybe they're trying to greet it in its native tongue. However, it does not seem to have worked as well as they would have liked. My large dinosaur has managed to best them. Oh, here is a scientist fella. I wonder what he would like to do. Oh, he has a large blob of... that looks like sludge. Ugh. I don't care for pollution much. Oh, the sludge can shrink itself. That is... how? That's helpful, although I'm worried about the evasiveness of it. Oh, there's another one coming out. This one's... oh, it's bigger. I'll keep digging away. See if I can't come up right under it. minimize is always distressing, but does not seem to be affecting my dinosaur all that much. Oh, and he's on his final creature. I think I'm just going to use thrash here. No need to waste a turn with dig. Get it down to a nice low attack, nice low amount of health, and then it'll be quite easy to deal with once my attack ever hits. Oh dear, my dinosaur has become confused due to the fatigue of thrashing around like that. However, it seems to be doing better than the flying serpent that other boy had. Oh, my dinosaur has reached a new level of power again. That's quite helpful. I don't think much in this world is logical. It seems to be dealing with lots of different creatures, none of which seem to be related in any way, but all classified as Pokemon. And now there are two children who are deciding to attack me. These round things are still very non-threatening. I suppose that is the intention, but still rather easy to deal with. Especially when my team seems to be so much stronger than everything else around here. I do wonder why that is. Oh, they seem distressed. Oh, there's new grass here. My grandson told me that the grass would allow us to get new members of our team. And there are quite a number of berries here. I wonder if you can ferment them. Make a nice summer tea. Excellent. Lots of berries coming around. Oh, and there seems to be a creature in the grass. Oh, I know that symbol means that I already have one, which means I can safely avoid this one and find the next one that I want. I already had one of those too as well, apparently. Though apparently it is no more. Oh, that seems like quite an interesting fella. Going to use this weaker move in order to lower its health. That seems to have done a number, but apparently more than I would have liked. So let's use these great balls that I managed to purchase at the local market. Excellent. I found a nice little pupper. Nice dog friend. Think, what kind of name should I give my nice new dog friend? I always do love the Pluto cartoons. Disney was great back in its heyday. However, I don't feel the need to add the dog to my team right now. The rest of them seem to be doing quite admirably. Yes, you do all look rather silly standing there. But I was not going to say anything in case it was how you choose to live your life. No one should be judged on how they choose to spend their time, unless it's spent hurting others. Of course, in that case, that seems unforgivable, honestly. Well, it seems our time here is almost to an end, but hopefully I can eliminate these enemies before then. Oh dear. My butterfly is quite injured. I wonder, do I have the ability to heal it? Do I have any medicine to heal it? I was told berries could be used for this. I do have one berry. that was able to be used to heal my butterfly. However, it is now too strong to be used in this context, so I will defeat this fella, this last, and then I shall be finished. I shall take my leave of you. Thank you very much for lending me your time today. It's very nice to get out and enjoy some items that the kids enjoy. For example, my grandson recently gave me a cellular device and told me about the game Pokemon Go, which is apparently related to this in some way. I'll be very much enjoying to go see what that is about. Thank you very much for your time, and I suppose y'all see me next time on Monday. Goodbye.